But were you happy where we left off with each of your characters?
I asked this question when I first read the final episode. I said, why are you killing Cisco? He said, no, we're not killing Cisco, we have made him a god. I thought you'd be thrilled with that. That's easy for you to say. And so, this notion that maybe he can come back and that time is not a barrier anymore, means that Cisco is somewhere floating in the ether. So because I didn't participate at all in the writing, it was as they wanted it to be. And so I left it there, on the line.
While you were doing your series, as you were playing the lead character, I know it's an ensemble cast, but let's face it, you were the lead character. You also directed a number of episodes as well. And if my tech staff has a clip ready, I want to show a clip from one of the episodes you directed. And I can't see over the phone. Are we ready to go with that?
Yes.
Was that a yes?
Yes.
Okay, let's watch a clip from one of the episodes you directed. What we're about to see, this was actually taped as it aired off my VCR home, to show you how old it is. A little bit more sound over there, please, guys. This episode actually ran with a parental advisory disclaimer, which was unprecedented for Star Trek at its time, and this episode was not shown at all on the Birmingham station.
Has to learn to let go of the past, let go with parents, siblings.
And can we fast forward just a little bit, guys? We've seen the disclaimer.
To be fallen in love and made
Or not.
That's our future, though.
that means the symbionts would never be joined to a new host.
What's that?
I know. I didn't get to preview this before. So,
I'm really glad you're here. Me too.
okay, Joe, let's go ahead and cut it there. I think that everyone in the audience knows what's happening next, and I apologize for the length of that clip. Basically, the next thing that we see at the end of the day.
I'd like to see it.
I tell you what, go ahead and roll the video and kill the audio, and we'll go ahead and talk over it. The episode was called Rejoined, and I guess we're going to watch it anyway. That's okay, yeah. A little bit more sound, guys.
It's been so long and so much has happened. And I haven't.
historic significance in this episode. Although it was not the first same-gender test on television, it was certainly the first for Star Trek. And as you saw by the parental advisory on when it aired here in Atlanta, and the fact that it was taken off the air completely in Birmingham, certainly made waves and made headlines. Can you tell us a little bit about what you were dealing with going into the episode, your thoughts? Did you realize that you were really getting into some controversial material within the Star Trek canon?
Well, I don't know so much about Star Trek, but I do know that this is America, and the kind of barriers in society. I mean, in America, we still are talking about sex, racism, gender. We haven't resolved the relationship between all those things yet. There is hope, sure. But inside of it, it's a love story. It doesn't have anything to do with it could, because people sell that. I found it perfectly reasonable to do, and I was not interested in sensationalizing it at all. As a matter of fact, and they agreed with me, we closed the set. People wanted to come by and do skills and all that sort of things. It does a disservice to writing. It does a disservice to, the expression of love. I mean, that's what it's about. That's what that story is about. And so, no, it wasn't controversial to me at all. No.
The reason I wanted to show that clip and to ask you about it was because last hour we had my friend George Takei up here on the stage with us, and he was talking about the fact that he and his partner Brad Altman will be getting married in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I think to juxtapose, the clip from this episode with George and Brad's wedding announcement, I think really shows how far that we as a nation has progressed towards equality among all in only the 12 years since this episode was broadcast. So I think that this episode was very forward-thinking for its time, and I guess what I wanted to say, Avery, was thank you for directing this episode.
Absolutely.
I asked Mr. Takei this question last hour. I'd like to ask both of you the same question. The next movie is taking the Star Trek franchise back to the time of Kirk and Spock. Do you gentlemen have any thoughts about whether that's a good thing, moving the series back to the 23rd century, or would you have liked to have seen it gone forward from the end of Nemesis forward?